The Artist Who Sold the World: How David Bowie Used His Alter Egos to Conquer Identity. David Bowie, a figure who transcends music, a pop culture chameleon, an artist who didn't just create songs but entire worlds through his alter egos. These personas weren't mere costumes. They were vehicles for exploring identity, fame, and society. A theatrical journey that defined a career. It all began with Ziggy Stardust, the androgynous alien messiah who arrived on Earth in 1972. Inspired by rocker Vince Taylor, who believed himself to be a mix of a god and an alien, Bowie created an intergalactic rock star with an apocalyptic mission. Ziggy, with his bold makeup and extravagant Kansai Yamamoto suits, not only had a visual impact, but became a sharp critique of celebrity culture. Bowie used this character to embody, and at the same time, satirize society's idolization of rock stars, a meta-artistic commentary on his own rising fame. The album The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and The Spiders from Mars became the battle cry of glam rock, with anthems like Starman that resonated with a generation. Ziggy was a massive success, proving that the audience was ready for more than just music. They wanted theater, art, and audacity. But fame comes at a price, and Bowie explored this with his next persona, Aladdin Sane. Released in 1973, this alter ego felt like an evolution of Ziggy, a rock star who came to America, but with a crack. The name, a wordplay on Aladdin Sane, reflected Bowie's personal anxieties and his family's history of mental health issues. The iconic red lightning bolt on his face symbolized that duality, a fissure between sanity and madness. With Aladdin Sane, Bowie wasn't just making music. He was channeling his fears and vulnerabilities into his art. It was an act of public catharsis, an attempt to preserve his own sanity through the madness of his character. Musically, the sound became harder, more rock and roll, but with the same theatrical energy that defined him. Finally, in 1974, Bowie delved into a darker narrative with Halloween Jack, the cool cat, living in a dystopian city. This character was part of the Diamond Dogs album era, an exploration of social decay and apocalyptic visions. Inspired by the aesthetics of films like A Clockwork Orange, Halloween Jack felt like the final chapter of a trilogy. Bowie was no longer just talking about individual fame, but expanding his canvas to comment on the decline of society. A bleak vision that reflected the socio-political climate of the mid-70s. His alter egos had moved from being a commentary on rock to a broader social critique. Bowie's career was a continuous play, each character a mask that allowed him to reveal a new truth, a new layer of his artistic soul. His transformations were not an escape, but a deep dive into the human condition, a legacy of art, identity, and rebellion. Money